It is meal prep day. I have my poultry, my pork tenderloin. I don't have any of my cheese out right now, and I don't have any of my tofu out right now. That will have to do in a separate video because I've got a lot of other stuff that I have to do for that one. So to start, I'm going to be measuring and cutting my proteins. So, handy dandy upside down scale. Bowl. For my proteins, I am allowed meat. My husband is not allowed meat. Sucks to be him. I choose my pork loin, pork fillet, because it is the cheapest meat that is on my plan. My other meats include ham that's cooked, lamb, veal, and venison. Now in Arizona, it's very hard to come by things like veal and venison, at least where I'm shopping. So when I do run into it, I usually buy it up. I think I have a couple fillets of veal in my freezer right now, but not too many. So we want to measure, when we're measuring out, as close to our allowed amount as possible. For me, meat is always 140 grams because it's a lunch. Now, if I come in like I am right now, where I'm a couple of grams over, I'll take it back and shave off some of the extra fat, just because that's the easiest thing to shave off. So here we have my portion of 140 grams of pork loin. We'll be back with measuring out my chicken. So if you look at your plan, you will notice that each day has different colors. Blue, green, orange. I was at the 99-cent store and happened upon these lovely blue, green, orange containers. So I went ahead and bought enough for my husband and I to have our 3 meals per day in the containers. So today I'm going to be meal prepping. So when I'm meal prepping for no oil weeks, the 2 weeks hopefully that I only have to have no oil, I use the George Foreman, and it is a lifesaver. Like I said in a previous video, if it wasn't for the George Foreman, I don't know what I'd do. Alternatively, I have steaming bags. Now, generally, I recommend not using a microwave if you can avoid it, just as a general health precaution. That said, the microwave can be a valuable resource when you're in a time crunch. I use a nice little steamer container for frozen vegetables that I need to cook in a hurry, as well as these zip steam bags, which are great if you need to cook when you're at work or something, or you want to steam some poultry. I've done that with them before, steaming chicken. It's okay. It's not flavor-wise the greatest, but hey, you make do with what you can make do with, right? So I'm going to start by measuring out all my ingredients, and after I get everything measured out and separated, I will be back. Okay, so while we were away, I finished cooking up many portions of my pork. I have it separated into the sections for the days, and I realized that I only needed a couple days of no oil, but we have more, so I'll add oil onto it when I'm back on oil. Also, while we were away, I took my containers and I marked which day I'm having it and whether it's breakfast, lunch or dinner. I did this on all of them, that way it's easy for us to differentiate between mine and my husband's. I also, since I have extra pork left over, got my little Ziploc baggies, and I'll put my portions of pork after they've cooled into one of these bags, and I will freeze it. I found that freezing after you cook keeps the meat fresher a bit longer, and then all you have to do is thaw it out, and if you want to reheat it a little bit in the pan, or in my case I'll probably reheat this in the pan with oil, then it's easy to do so, and you don't have to worry about cooking it thoroughly or anything because it's already done. Now we're going to start with the chicken next. My husband and I both have chicken on our plan. I have it 2 days out of the 3, as does my husband. So when I measure this, I have to make sure that I have enough portions for both myself and for him. So to start, oh, and I washed my cutting board, washed my knife after cutting the pork. Don't want cross-contamination. So I like to cut it simply like this. And like I said, I don't like that extra little bit of fat. It's just added weight when I could be having actual full meat. I will weigh this and I will cut it down to size, and when we come back I will show you all the portions I was able to get out of 3 chicken breasts. Alright, I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 servings of chicken from one small package of chicken breast from Sprouts. That's about almost 3 pounds. So that tells you that we can get a lot for just a little, which helps with keep costs down. As you can see, this is going to be at least the 2 weeks that I need with no oil, plus probably an extra week. So yeah, and that package was $5.92. Not bad for 9 servings.